Hello and welcome. Here are ways to become a supporter of the channel. Thank you and enjoy.
3, 2, 1.
Show me the life hack that you randomly saw one day that is now an unconscious standard practice in your life. I'll go first. Show me the life hack that you randomly saw one day that is now an unconscious standard practice in your life. I'll go first. Show me the life hack that you randomly saw one day that is now an unconscious standard practice in your life. I'll go first. Show me the life hack that you randomly saw one day that is now an unconscious...
So I saw this hack on TikTok a few months ago, and I've been doing it ever since. Here's my daughter's wet boots. Here's a pillowcase. Put the wet boots inside the pillowcase. You can take the pillowcase, lay it over the door of the dryer, close. So now you can start your dryer and your boots won't clump around in there for the next 30 minutes. Take them out of the pillowcase and you have dry boots, and it didn't beat the hell out of your dryer.
Show me the life hack that you randomly saw one day that is now an unconscious standard practice in your life. I'll go first. Show me the life hack that you randomly saw one day that is now an unconscious... Show me the life hack that you randomly saw one day that is now an unconscious standard practice in your life. I'll go first. Show me the life hack that you randomly saw one day that is now an unconscious standard practice in your life. I'll go first. Show me the life hack that you randomly saw one day that is now an
Okay, if you have a bag, like a plastic bag that's tied too tight like that, and you can't get it open, you just twist the whole thing, and then like push it together, and now it's untied.
Show me the life hack that you randomly saw one day that is now an unconscious standard practice in your life. I'll go first. Show me the life hack that you randomly saw one day that is now an unconscious standard practice in your life. I'll go first.
Has your birthday ever been ruined by a mischievous balloon snipper? You don't have to tell me, I know just how devastating this can be. But fear not, we have a simple solution. Fill it up with a bit of water and spray the balloon. The added weight will force the balloon to come down.
Here's how to open a glass bottle using only a spoon or other utensil. Place the back end of the spoon underneath the cap and lift up with your hand to close the gap. Your thumb is now acting as the fulcrum, and thanks to mechanical advantage, a small push downward results in a large upward force. It hurts a little, but if you're not a baby, it works fine. Here's a quick way to lose friends. If you see them with a carbonated beverage, give them a cheers from above and watch as it foams over. Even a light clink will start this chain reaction of bubble formation. The first bubbles are formed by the initial shock wave from hitting the glass, and then as those bubbles rise, that movement creates more bubbles, similar to when you shake a soda and then it explodes. By the end, they'll lose about half their drink if you're lucky.
Here's a party trick you can bet your friends on. You need to remove the coin without touching the match. Before I show you the trick, I want to remind you about safety. I have a fire extinguisher, so this is definitely safe. Pause this video now to think how you can remove the coin without moving the match. And here's how you do it. I'll speed up the burning just a little bit because the real magic happens at the end. As you can see, the match tips have bonded, and as the stem burns, it lifts up the other match. Now you can easily grab the coin and your friend's money.
Show me the life hack that you randomly saw one day that is now an unconscious standard practice in your life. I'll go first.
So next time you're at the beach, make sure you look down and pick up a rock. Sometimes you'll get lucky and you can actually draw with the rock because it's just natural chalk. This is something many of you probably already know, but if you didn't, hopefully you found it interesting. This was pretty poor lighting, so let me try it again over here. And yeah, basically it's just a simple rock like this, and make sure you return it to its natural habitat when you're done. You know, I get it. We all hate chip clips, but this strategy is not going to cut it for us in 2021. Here's how to seal any chip bag without needing a chip clip. After getting the air out of the bag, roll it down, make some crease marks as you fold the outside edges in, grab the inner lip and rotate it inside out. And there you have it, no chip clip needed. Here's a quick way to check that your sunglasses are polarized. If both pairs are polarized, a reasonable amount of light will shine through in the normal orientation, but when you rotate them perpendicular, almost no light passes through. If even one pair of sunglasses is not polarized in this test, no matter what orientation you put it in, a reasonable amount of light will pass through. The reason this works is because polarized glasses filter out horizontal light waves, as seen in this image provided by 2020mag.com. So by orienting the lenses perpendicular, you should be blocking the vertical and horizontal waves, and it should be black. Never wear unpolarized sunglasses because your brain thinks it's dark and your eyes will dilate, which will in turn let more light in.
Show me the life hack that you randomly saw one day that is now an
I literally have no idea where I learned this. I think it was on TikTok, but I don't know who taught me. But like you see, I got pasta sauce in here in this Tupperware. So now it's stained orange for life and we can't fix this. Wrong. Take a paper towel and some dish soap, squirt it on. Hi, Hank. Get it a little bit wet, throw it in. Get a little soggy. Put the lid on. Now we shake and bake, baby. Come on. Do you see that? It's already like magic. Already problem solved. Dispose of the liquid. Rinse. Boom. Perfect. Had to share that little thing with the world again. Credit to whoever came up with that. I did not come up with it. I don't know who did. But kudos to you because you've saved me so much money in having to buy Tupperwares.
Show me the life hack that you randomly saw one day. Show me the life hack that you randomly saw one day.
Oh, this one's easy. Okay, you're in the travel, right? And you packed your applesauce with your lunch, but you forgot a spoon. Problem solved. Watch this. First, you're gonna take the lid off, just like that. Lick it clean so you don't waste any. Fold the lid, like so. Okay, okay. Boom. Spoon. I don't even need a spoon anymore. Like at home. I just do this.
Show me the life hack.
I don't even think this is a life hack. I just think that I'm the biggest dumbass. I'm 37 now. I spent 35 years of my life biting this off. Biting the top of my deodorant off. When all you gotta do is it just twists. I'm still embarrassed.
Show me the life hack that you randomly saw one day that is now an unconscious standard practice in your life. Show me the life hack that you randomly saw one day that is now an unconscious...
This is my favorite fruit hack ever. Cut your apple into pieces. Next, you're going to want to put your apples in a bowl and soak those slices in cold water. Make sure the water's cold. Next, you're going to add some salt to your apple slices. Yes, salt, about 1 teaspoon. I just eyeball it and guess and stir those bad boys around. Let them soak in the salt water bath for about 5 minutes and then rinse them off with cold water. After you rinse them, these apples will not brown for hours. They will stay fresh and beautiful and look like you just cut them. Perfect for fruit trays. And no, they don't taste like salt.
Show me the life hack that you randomly saw one day that is now an unconscious standard practice in your life. I'll go first. Show me the life hack that you randomly saw one day.
So let's say you want to screenshot a chat on Snapchat without the other person knowing. Just type in anything and shake your phone until it says undo. And now you can screenshot and the other person won't be notified.
Show me the life hack that you randomly saw one day that is now an unconscious standard practice in your life. I'll go first. Show me the life hack that you randomly saw one day that is now an unconscious standard practice in your life. I'll go first.
Show me the life hack you randomly saw one day and now it's an unconscious standard practice in your life. I'll go first.
What's something you wish you learned earlier in life? Stitch this with your response. But here are a few things you probably didn't know you didn't know. You know that little flap on McDonald's French fry containers? That's what it's for. That little arrow on your gas tank meter shows you which side of the car your gas tank is on. That little drawer below your oven is actually used to keep your foods warm, not store your pots and pans. The handles of screwdrivers are designed specifically so you can use them with wrenches. If you have a hard time remembering angles, you can use this little trick to help you. If you're ever in trouble, hit the power button on your iPhone 5 times and it'll send an SOS signal to the authorities. But be careful because you only have a few seconds to disarm it. If you long press on your flashlight, you can actually change the brightness setting. And finally, I'll bet you never noticed that the alphabet has been saying hi to you after all these years. I'll bet it's because you were focusing a little too much on you.
Life hacks you wish you knew sooner. If you feel like you have to number 2 but there's no toilet nearby, find a warm surface, a concrete, car hood, heater. Like magic, the urge will go away for about 20 minutes, buying you some valuable time to find that toilet. To quickly get rid of hiccups, take a tablespoon of peanut butter, slowly work it through your mouth while breathing through your nose, and boom, hiccups are gone. When you have leftovers from work lunch and you don't want to forget taking it home, put your keys in the takeout bag. When it's rainy or muddy outside, pour rubbing alcohol on the bottom of your shoes to ensure that dirt or mud don't stick to it. If you suddenly feel stressed and overwhelmed, taking a moment and smelling an orange has been proven to quickly reduce stress and anxiety.
Life hacks you wish you knew sooner. Light a piece of uncooked spaghetti to reach into those deep candles. To remove highlighter stains out of a book, cut a lemon in half and get some lemon juice on that cotton swab. Run over the highlighted text with it and watch the color fade away. You can use a pool noodle to create a water hose from the sink to a bucket that doesn't fit in the sink. The best way to disinfect small toys like Legos is to put them in a laundry bag, run them in your dishwasher, and then let them dry out on a towel. Throw a few ice cubes in the dryer with some wrinkled clothes and then run it for 10 minutes. As the ice melts, water will turn into steam and remove the wrinkles. Use an empty chapstick container to hide your cash. Double your resealable bags by lighting an old butter knife with a lighter and then slicing it down the middle. The knife will cauterize the edge of the 2 new bags. Follow for more adulting tips.
Life hacks you wish you knew sooner, part 325. If you accidentally clog the toilet and you don't have a plunger, don't worry. All you need to do is fill up a bucket with hot water and put it in the toilet, let it sit for 3 to 5 minutes, and then it will flush. If you accidentally put too much salt into a dish, don't worry. All you need to do is peel a potato, put it in the dish, let it sit for a couple minutes in there, and take it out and it will remove some of the salt. If you just ate something with onions and you think your breath smells bad, don't worry. All you need to do is eat a little bit of parsley, as this will actually negate the smell of your breath.